What's going on, guys? Brian back with another episode of our State of Decay 2 new player guided walkthrough. Last episode we did a little bit of everything. We got our bounties finished. We took out some plague hearts. With the remote box mines, we discovered that they were decent. They're pretty decent. It took us about 3 of them to kill a plague heart, which was not bad at all in my opinion. But yeah, at this point, we're going to go ahead and test out C4 because I kind of want to do a comparison. And, yeah, so once we clear out these plague hearts, that will pretty much be, that will be every single plague heart on this map done. You guys look here, we got 24 out of 28 killed. So, yeah, these are the last 4 plague hearts on the map. But what we're going to do is we're going to head up. We're going to get all of our bounties done with the bounty broker. And, yeah, so we got 6 C4 for that craft. And I'm hoping that they're very, very effective. But I know transferring into Nightmare Zone, it's going to be... Oh, we're out of fuel storage, really? Did I not upgrade my storage? I didn't. Alright, so now our storage is upgraded. Let's gas up and head out. So yeah, I'm excited about this OSS Silent Night. That will help us in the future. So the thing about transitioning into Nightmare Zone now, where we're going, I would not tell you that it's a direct transfer. I would not say, oh, once you guys play this, you can easily just transfer over into Nightmare Zone. It's going to be rough, guys. But if you do feel comfortable in this, I wouldn't go following me into Nightmare Zone. Maybe bump it up to Dread, see how it is in Dread. If Dread's, you know, too easy for you, then maybe go up to Nightmare Zone. But you don't want to build up this community just to bring them over to Nightmare Zone and get them ripped apart. That's not, you know, that's not what I want for you guys. So make sure you take your time, feel the water before you take your community that you spent so much time in and just throw them into the fire. I think nope, we're good. But what we're gonna do is Nightmare Action difficulties gets rough because that's where you start running into multi-feral packs. The regular feral still, but you'll have to deal with 3 of them at once. You can get screamer hordes, bloater pods, like everything has blood plague except what the hell? Hey, who are you? Who are you?
So good to see you.
Oh, that's their lost friend there.
Their business partner. All right.
The zombie bowler's got a mission, and they're probably like, "Hey, go find our friend," and she's gonna be like right down here.
Greetings. Do come in.
All right.
You could help with these bounties.
Some pretty good bounties done right there. So we pretty much finished up the critical response. Let me see. 2 juggernauts with shotties. Not really interested. So bug out bag is coming next.
Until we get more storage in this place, we're gonna keep losing shit like this.
That's a lot of ammo to craft. I guess we could start working on that though.
I wish you the best of luck on this.
And
Fine plan of action.
all right, so we got some bounties set. Those aren't like priority to me. But so this is that revolver, guys. It's a suppressed revolver. Doesn't jam, doesn't break. And that's what makes revolvers so good, because obviously you guys know suppressors degrade weapon durability very, very, like it really, really degrades it. But having this revolver with the built-in, it's pretty much infinite. And this Razorback, I've never really used this gun. It looks awesome. It's got some monster zoom on it. That's a pretty cool gun too. Don't know how viable it is in the higher difficulties just because of how loud it is, but we'll find a use for it. We'll find a use. All right, so I'm not really going to invest too much into this map. That's the thing, is once you know you're leaving, that's when you can be like, all right, you know, I'm not going to really invest in enclaves. Like we're at a spot right now where we're very self-efficient. We don't really need any more enclaves. I'm not going to invest too much time into these because they're going to disappear once I leave. I'm going to kind of just focus on the permanent stuff that we're going to be able to take with us. Now, I do want to get that cop car, though, but I got to figure out how I can get over there. And I don't think we have any junk vehicles in the area. I could use one of the radio call-ins.
This community is doing so many things right. I'm glad I'm here.
We're empowered, guys. Yeah, we can head up and grab that car at some point, because that is something I want to bring with me. All right, so we're going to bring Shandi here over to the play cart. So we got some pretty big guns. They should be able to light this dude up. And that wasn't even our 50 cal guy. All right, here's Shandi. Let's see. So we're gonna bring her over. She's pretty sneaky. So we could go with a stealth build. She's marathon. So let's try to take advantage of this. Keep her nice and lightweight. Do I have any? I don't even have any ultralight packs. I'm such a scrub. I haven't put any effort into even getting lightweight backpacks. So we're going to drop the heavy gun. See if we have any lightweight. Well, actually, you know what? We're going complete explosive build. So we don't have to bring any guns with us, really. I might find to see if we have a lightweight pistol, actually. That's 2.5. 2 pounds. This G17 is pretty light. Because this is almost 4 pounds, this gun. It's really heavy. I wonder if it's because of the suppressor. Yeah, the suppressor adds a whole pound to it. Let me see. G17. Throw this on it. 3 pounds. So we're still traveling light. It's going to be hard to stay in that light carry because of our backpack being 8 pounds. If I had an ultralight, That would be so ideal. But I don't think any of our people have light backpacks. I think I pretty much outfitted everybody with an 8 slot.
What's new?
Let me see here. Let me see here. All right, so do you have a light backpack?
Hey.
Nope. Yeah, so we ain't got no light backpacks. It is what it is. I was trying to take advantage of the marathon skill, but let's see. We're gonna gear up with stims because we're gonna be doing a lot of running. And C4, that shit's heavy AF. So yeah, we're gonna go over weight anyways, so I guess at this point it doesn't matter. We'll grab some plague cures and grab some C4. I won't use all of it. So that's one plague heart, and I think we could probably get the other ones with that. Bring some fire. And we'll see how this goes. All right. All right, so hopefully this works out in our favor, and we can just explode a bunch of play cards. I am slightly concerned. I don't know exactly how many C4 it takes to kill one in this difficulty. I don't know, so we're gonna have to find out. Well, the plan is to just be fast. Take the least amount of damage as possible. So yeah, I am excited, guys, to jump up into the Nightmare Zone. It's going to be interesting to see how this community fares in Nightmare and Lethal. And so we're going in there pretty geared up, but the problem is State of Decay ramps up. It starts off like, you know, the spawns are lower, and over time they get crazy. Now, when you go into a new difficulty with an already established community, that ramp up is not really a thing because everybody's already so established that you're going to kind of start off at a higher level of difficulty than you would if you started a brand new game in Nightmare Zone.
Take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
So that's another thing that you got to remember. When you jump into Nightmare Zone initially with a decked out community, it's going to be tough. Like, you're probably going to see triple feral right off the bat. So like I said, we're just going to be quick.
What a wonderful smell we've discovered.
All right, so it's in this room. Oh, it's in the bathroom. So we gotta be careful here. There's a feral coming. So we're gonna do one C4 in one of these and see if that works. So obviously one C4 wasn't enough to do it. Okay, so
Well, you weren't so fucking tough. That's how we take back our town.
whoa, good shooting there, Tex. That space, straight line them. All right, so that's 1 down, 3 to go. So yeah, you could just do 1 and 1. To me, those complement each other really well. I believe that would probably work in lethal zone too. Do 2 instead of having to melee it for the first phase. Maybe just use the remote box mine in 2C4.
Almost out. Don't let up now.
Watch our stamina.
I gotta rest a sec.
Can't bust through that door. Oh, nice.
Almost out. Plague heart around? That won't last.
Should have grabbed the ruck out of the other heart, but it is what it is. All right, I only brought enough of me to kill 1 more.
That was easy. Damn it. My last one. It's hurting. Don't let up now. Dear God, I'm tired.
Let's watch our stamina. So I'm looping around the building. Give that heart a chance to gas out.
Okay, scratch 1 plague heart. I don't know about you, but I feel safer already.
All right. Definitely gonna grab those. Those. All right, so we're gonna head back to our outpost really quick. We gotta rearm anyways. And while we're rearming, I'm going to.
I say we kill this last plague heart and call our town safe.
There it is. That's what we like to hear. I'm gonna swing by that our first plague heart, which I don't remember what building it was in. I think it was in this house. So as you guys can see, plague territory has been peeled back immensely.
Is anyone out there? I could use a little help. I'm right here.
Nothing here. Surprise.
There we go. All right. So we're going to bring this stuff back to our outpost, rearm, and we're going to kill that last plague heart. Now, let me check. What level is this food outpost? It's only a level 1. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to break it down.
That's not gonna happen.
What outpost number is it? Outpost 5. So, wait, this says it's a level 2. Oh, it must be some kind of UI bug or something. Whatever, we'll just... So I was going to say I was going to bring it down and move it down here, but... We'll just drive the extra 15 seconds. Right. So let me see. So yeah, we'll be going into the Nightmare Zone with quite a bit of samples. Like we got almost 200 plague samples. So, or we're gonna have over 200 by the time we actually get there. Now, one thing you guys have to remember and take into consideration when you kill all of the plague hearts is it gets rid of all the plague zombies on the map. So in the standard zone, you're not going to see any more blood plague at all, which is a good thing, you know, for some, bad thing for others, because you won't be able to farm samples. But you also won't have to, you won't need to farm samples because you won't have to craft plague cure anymore, because obviously you eradicated all the blood plague out of this town. But moving into the next town, obviously we're going to need more plague cure. So let's see, we got our bullets, gun is good. Let's do the 1-in-1 again, and that's the last plague heart. And all those extra meds are really good because I'm gonna kind of make a bunch of plague cures before we leave. So I know going into Nightmare Zone is going to increase the amount of blood plague we got to deal with. Because right now the only blood plague freak or zombies you have to deal with are just normal zombies. But once you go into...
I'm headed your way. Hold the fort.
Once you go into Nightmare Zone, now we're going to have blood plague screamers, blood plague bloaters, and blood plague juggernauts on top of the blood plague zombies. So the sources of blood plague increase tenfold. The only difference between Nightmare and Lethal is ferals. You're still gonna have normal ferals in Nightmare. Okay, so this mission actually it allows you to get your hands on like some decent gear. I'm not going to waste my time on that one right now, though, because I don't... You just get a crossbow out of it, really.
We've lost touch with the soldiers carrying out Operation Drawbridge. I'm desperately hoping that someone out there can provide information on my missing troops.
I'm your huckleberry.
Who is this?
My name is Kelly Eldridge III, but you can call me Sasquatch.
I don't know that call sign. Are you with Red Talon?
Ma'am, I'm with America and freedom. But if you need someone to go into the shit and find your men, yeah, I'm with Red Talon.
Oh, that was a fail. That might be too far away. We'll see. Got it. Okay. I was pretty worried that I placed that C4 too far. So as you guys see, now that I'm underweight, I'm able to just sprint without using any stamina, and that's because of Marathon. Might have a couple normal zombies left, but I tried to get them swallowed up in the explosion. And that's it, guys. That is what happens. You kill the now sometimes you'll still have plague zombies spawning. But generally when you log out, log back in, you won't pretty much will never see them again. I won't say never, like obviously anything's possible, but pretty much you won't see plague zombies anymore. So I'm just scanning for any extra leftover samples that might be laying around. All right.
This will slow me down.
There it is. All of the plague hearts have been killed. So now, what happens is, once you kill all the plague hearts... Okay. Map. There it is. You'll get this right here. So, achieve the goals that your leader sets out, you know, whatever. What's going to end up happening when you do this, you're going to have to go home and, like, celebrate your victory over the blood plague with your peeps. And you have to make sure you have a leader, because you won't be able to start the end part of the game until you have a leader.
Getting low on that.
So yeah, what you're gonna do is you'll select your leader type, whatever that may be, whether it's a builder, whether it's a trader, it doesn't matter. Now, if you're beating the game, you gotta obviously play through and beat all these missions. But if you guys are gonna do what I'm doing here, I'll where I don't plan on beating the game with this community, I just want to continue with this community into higher levels of difficulty, go to different maps with them, do different things like that, then you're going to just follow what I do in this guide here. But if you want to beat the game, then yes, you're going to have to do your leader's goals. But I think right now our leader... Oh, that's...
Hey, honeys, I'm home.
Let me see what this guy...
When I get to catch my breath, life around here is kind of satisfying.
I think we have something preventing our missions from popping, which is probably that ongoing mission I have right there in my group. Alright, so now we get to travel nice and light because we don't have to worry about blood plague. Alright, so let's get some plague cures crafted. Now, like I told you guys before, one of my things
No, that's not a thing.
I want to get my hands on before we leave this map is I definitely want to get my hands on more that car, that cop car. But we're gonna craft some plague here. So right now what you guys see me doing is we're just getting prepared to transition into a harder difficulty. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're just going to do everything we can to just get prepared to go. All of these resources come with you. And all of our materials that we invested into this base will be broken down and transferred over. So we're going to move. We're going to have a ton of materials. Everything transfers, guys. There's nothing lost. Only thing you're going to lose is your vehicles. If you have more than 4 vehicles, you can only bring 4 with you over to the next map. Let's craft up a couple of these. Now, the reason why you see me crafting this stuff now and not when we leave is once we transition into the next difficulty, the costs of things are going to be a lot more expensive. So what you see me doing here is I'm like, okay, well, you know, I'm going to pretty much try to save up or save resources by crafting it now compared to when we move. Okay, so we got no more chemicals. Let me turn our power on. All right, let's go see how much, how many resources we have, what we're short on, what we need. Yeah, we could do a set of fuel bombs. For the most part, though, look at it. We're doing really, really good, guys, on pretty much everything. Yeah, I'm liking it. All right. So,
If we don't keep it down, we'll get unwanted company, by which I mean Zeds.
I'm going to switch over to Thorn here because I believe his mission is holding us up.
Yo, I got personal business.
If Lily says something that... Yeah, so Lily is the one that's... she's our leader, and she's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. I don't think that's a good idea. So that was holding her up from giving us the mission to like start our legacy. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer off of him. And that's going to cancel his drugstore mission. Go back to Shandi. And she is on the floor. So we're going to do the stuck command. And while we're getting this car, hopefully our mission will pop to get our legacy going. So what I'm going to do is I want to head up. Well, there is a Rams over there. So we do have a junk car that I could use. Awesome. I don't have to waste any influence. We're going to go over. We're going to get that Rams up and running. And we're going to go get that police car. I'm going to need a couple gas cans, though, for the police car. And we're going to call on a parts trader, too, when we get back. Hopefully get our hands on... I think the cop car needs a medium. Not sure, though.
I need a break.
Rare gun case.
Not exactly what I wanted, but it'll do.
Should bring those guys outside, right? You would think.
Nothing here. Surprise. It worked.
There it is. So there's the legacy mission. We'll go get our car first, though. All right. So I did have a throwaway vehicle in the area. These guys want a portable Jenny, but because we're moving into a new map, I want to definitely keep that for myself because I'm going to need it. Right, so we're gonna go this way, cut up, grab the car, we'll come back, we'll start the legacy. I'll talk to you guys a little bit on the processes, and then we're gonna just pretty much get prepped up to start our new player guide to Nightmare Zone, guys. I hope you guys are really looking forward to that. I'm excited to see what it's gonna be like. Shandy's getting tired here. But we're going in there very, very prepared. But there's going to be so many different things for me to show you guys just due to the difficulty change. Damage is a big deal. Your survivors taking permanent damage, permanent injuries, having to let them heal, blood plague being more deadly. There's so many things that you have to start paying attention to once you make that jump. You know, everybody's neighborhood friendly feral. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of ferals in Nightmare Zone. Single ferals and triple feral. So you don't always need just the police car for this upgrade. I believe it's the police car and the taxi cab that have the same upgrade. I think there might even be one more sedan that does it too, but I don't remember exactly. Like I said, I'm not putting a whole lot of repair into this because when we upgrade it, it's going to automatically go back up to full health. But these are pretty fast cars, guys. I think they handle pretty nice too. Get the siren. Yeah, so the cop car and the ambulance, I believe, and I think the Ranger SUV all have sirens. Now, once you upgrade it, though, it will lose its siren. Man, almost back, guys. Yes, it's been a hell of a playthrough, I'll tell you that. I've definitely enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to make. That's kind of why I'm continuing it into the higher difficulties, because I'm just having a lot of fun with this group, this community, and you guys seem to still be enjoying it, so that's all that really matters. So let's get this into a parking spot. So we'll be transferring over with 4 fully customized vehicles.
Years from now, I could see us maybe even having movie theaters again.
So we're
Seriously.
calling a parts trader. They're the ones that can have the upgrade kits. Oh,
We've got an interesting trade offer on the table if you'd like to come talk about it.
all right. While we're waiting for the trader, also, so we have a new beginning. To do this, you got to take control of Lily. So once you get this quest, a new beginning, this is the start of the end of the game. So we're gonna get her on base defense, rested up. And now we'll swap to Lily.
It makes my heart warm to see people smiling on occasion.
So, as you guys can see, it's telling me to talk to 2 of my community members in order to celebrate the defeat over the Blood Plague. So we'll get on that. But obviously I like to make sure we got our snacks and everything. Check our weapons. Yeah, I had a feeling that machete was getting pretty broken. Okay, so this is the parts trader.
Would you like to trade?
I'm on board with that.
So he only has a heavy. That sucks. Let me go see what kind of kit that other one needed. I think it's a medium, but if it's a heavy, that would be so awesome. I don't think it is, though. Oh, it is a heavy kit. No way. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Let's trade, okay?
I'm on board with that.
So let's buy that. I'm also going to go and get some stuff to sell to him.
That's not going to fit.
Get some of that influence
Would you like to
back.
trade?
Okay, sure.
And
Okay, let's see what you've got.
Yeah.
all right, let's get this car upgraded. I'm really excited about this. This car is one of the cooler ones when you upgrade it, like visually.
You should see what I just made.
Look at that. Got some goodies in the trunk. Yeah, and it's fast, guys. This car is fast. The horn. It's loud. So yeah, now we got 4 upgraded vehicles that we're gonna roll with. And now let's go celebrate. So how this works is once you do the celebration mission, what's going to happen is periodically every, I don't know, 10 or so minutes, 15 minutes. It all just depends. I've seen the timing go from I've finished a mission and had to wait an hour you know, and I've finished a mission, and within 3-4 minutes, another mission is popping up. So the legacies are different for everybody, but we'll celebrate with her. So we'll come down here.
It's not a bad idea.
Boom, that's one talk to, and somebody else out here. That's another one. So how it works
Days like these, I think maybe one day I could have myself a real family again.
is you're going to get missions that pop up periodically. You just do the missions for the they're all different. Like I can't go into detail because every legacy is different. But at this point, you're going to be pretty skilled. You're just going to do the missions. That's it. The Warlord focuses on, you know, taking over like other enclaves and stuff like that. There's a lot more. Warlord and Sheriff focus more on fighting human enemies, whereas Trader and Builder are focused more on like against the zombies. Trader, you try to establish a trade summit, and the Builder one is like you build your base into this thing, this awesome, you know, place that everybody wants to come to pretty much, and a lot of survivors will come to your base and ask to join you and shit like that. So you either let them or you don't. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Then at the end of it, you'll get attacked by like humans, and then you also get attacked by zombies. But that's at your base.
Don't tell me you forgot about the favor you were doing me.
So let me make sure we're good. Let's look over everything we got so far. So skill wise, we still got some survivors that need some leveling. Definitely got some survivors that still need some leveling, but they'll be able to be leveled in the next zone. I got a couple characters that don't have 5th skills. I'm going to kind of just wait and see what I might need when we get into the higher zones. But yeah, guys, this is the conclusion for my new player guided walkthrough. I wish you guys luck on your legacies, and I thank you guys so much for sticking with me this far. Like I said, from this point forward, we are going to be transitioning into the Nightmare Zone. And I'm going to be showing you guys the new player guide to Nightmare Zone, and then we're going to take all of that Nightmare Zone information, and then we're going to jump into a Lethal Zone playthrough with this same group. But by then, we're going to be monsters in the apocalypse, guys. This community should be just untouchable at that point. But like I said, if you've made it up to this point and you've gotten all your gear and everything situated like we do now, you should have little less problems when going into the higher difficulties compared to if you start fresh. But again, guys, thank you so much for everything you guys do for me. I do appreciate all the love and all the support. If you guys haven't, hit that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the Nightmare Zone. Peace.